Agreed. Now, let's move on to ChatGPT. I'm hearing, let's say, again, as a CMO, with a CMO hat on, I'm hearing great things about ChatGPT.
I'm sure you are.
It's going to be something that kills not just SEOs, but Google, isn't it?
I think it's going to be something that's going to kill the web in a lot of ways. And I think Google will end up getting the blame for it. Unfairly. Right? And I see this, I hate using the term, but lower level marketers. Like your YouTube personalities of the world who talk about SEO or talk about marketing. The marketing gurus of the world.
Yeah.
And I have in my YouTube feed, I go to my phone, my YouTube feed, it's all GPT-3. Why you should be using it to write your site's content. All of it. Every single word. Do it now. And that's a bad idea. And I think that the smart CMOs will understand that if you're talking to an audience, you need to have content that's of a certain quality, of a certain threshold, at a certain level of engagement, and a certain kind of way of portraying. Content is your brand. In every way, from the tone to the complexity of it. If you're talking to, let's say you're trying to market a PhD program, and you're using ChatGPT to generate content, what are the chances that the language structure is going to be complex enough? Very low, very unlikely.
Yeah.
But that's a branding issue, because I'm talking to PhD students about whatever. They're going to expect a certain level of complexity in the language. You can call it academic bullshit if you want. It probably is, but that's what they're like. From a marketing perspective, that's what they're looking for. If you're going to rely on these AI writers for those kinds of things, I think you're in a world of trouble. And I think we're going to see, the problem is that they solve a lot of, content is hard. Content is not easy. And for the average person, finding the time and the ability to write the content can be difficult. So I'll just have an AI write. The AI writer solves a really important pain point. It just doesn't do it well to the fullest extent. And if these sites take this advice, which they probably will, because it's very attractive, and they start spitting up content like this, you're going to have an influx of even worse. What's the AI writer doing? Is taking the crap that's out there, scraping it, pulling it back together, regurgitating, and making new crap.
Yeah.
And there's going to be an influx of repackaged crap on the web. Now, I will say, before all who love AI writers saying, "Oh, Mordy, you just hate it," I do, because I'm a writer. And I have a beef, and I'm biased. I get it. However, I do think that, look, if you're writing content like, how to change a tire, or why do I need snow tires? I don't know why I go to that example, but that's my example. How much novelty could I possibly add to that conversation already that hasn't been done a million times over already? Probably not much. And for content like that, fine. Take an AI writer. I don't care. I don't know, content like, the difference between cinder blocks and bricks. You're not going to add anything new to that conversation. And I think we're at the point where you can have an AI writer take that, regurgitate it, put it on your website. Fine, who cares? So for for top level, we'll call it short tail snippet-like content, I think an AI writer could probably do the job. However, once you get into something that's more nuanced and more complex, which is probably like 90% of your content, or should be about 90% of your content, I don't think an AI writer can handle that yet. I don't think it ever will be able to handle that. Just by the nature of what an AI writer is and what makes the human mind unique from a philosophical point of view. I'm very skeptical of the AI taking over and being able to actually do it. But I guess time will tell. Prove me wrong, AI writers. Prove me wrong.